Are you tired of having a car payment, paying payments every month? Or do you want to find a used, reliable car without going into debt? Today I'm sharing 4 secrets that can help you to buy a car the right way without going into debt. And you want to make sure you stick around for the 4th month because it's a game changer. I'm Dakota Grady, DG the Money Coach, and I'm all about helping you to master your finances. Let's dive into the conversation. You're tired of having car payments every month. In fact, drop in the chat below if you hate having car payments. You work hard every month, you get that car payment sucked out of your bank account. I know you hate it, don't you? Drop in the chat below. In fact, if you keep making mistakes with your finances and you're tired of living check to check, drop in the chat mistakes and I'll send you a free resource. So the first thing you need to do to find a car that's used and reliable is to find a seller. Where are you going to find a car used and reliable? Maybe you can go online like we did. We found cars in the past by using Craigslist, but now we use Facebook Marketplace. We're going in there, search for cars. In fact, someone stole my car last year, my Honda, had the car stolen. So we've been literally driving one car for about a year now. And recently, my wife went back to school. We started school, actually, recently this week. So we wanted to get another car because we need 2 cars because we have 2 children. So I need to help my wife out in the event that she's at school or work and I can go help my wife. We found a car, found some sellers, and looked through the different cars that were for sale. And we found the person, all right? We found 3 people actually. So first you got to find the source, reliable. Maybe you can go find people who are selling cars in your neighborhood, your community, maybe your family members. Maybe you find someone at a dealership, but whatever the case may be, find a source that's reliable before you can find a car. The second thing you need to do is to test drive the car. We test drove 3 cars actually. The first car was in a different city, and the posting said the car had 19,000 miles on it for an older car. I'm a Honda guy, so I'm only buying Hondas. That's it. I'm a snob, I guess. But the car had 19,000 miles on it, according to the description. But it was an older car. So, like, when I got to drive the car had almost 190,000 miles on it. So I'm like, how did you miss that in the description from 19,000 to 190,000 miles? So I drove the car and decided I didn't want it because it had too many miles on it. Now, the second car we drove, it had lower miles on it, and it drove pretty decent. I wasn't fully satisfied with the second car, but we drove it. My wife and I, well, I drove the car. My wife, she would follow me. But I drove the car. It was a decent car, but it wasn't the best. All right. And this was in a different city too, but the third car was it. So talked to the seller, and I was kind of skeptical because he wanted me to meet him at his house. And normally I meet in a public area, but we met him at his house, but we drove from the public area to his house, which was like down the street, so it wasn't that far. But you want to meet someone at a public location because you don't know, people are crazy, right? You'll make sure you're in a safe environment in case something happens. Someone's there to witness it, and you won't be alone. And I always take somebody with you, whether it be a mechanic, family member, friend, whoever. Don't go alone. Take somebody with you for safety reasons. We test drove the car. This one was better than car 1 and 2. It needed some repairs with the brakes, but otherwise the car was clean. It drove pretty good. It accelerated pretty good, and we decided we wanted to buy the car. Before you make a decision, you got to do number 3, and that's negotiate. So the descriptions had a certain amount, and I always like to negotiate because maybe you're paying too much. The seller may have a price in his or her mind, and you may have a price in your mind. Maybe you meet in the middle, or maybe if there are some repairs that need to be done, or, for example, in South Carolina, if we purchase a car out of state and bring this car to South Carolina from, say, North Carolina, we'll pay extra in car taxes to basically transfer the title from North Carolina to South Carolina, which is a higher fee. So you got to incorporate that or consider that price too, and then in addition with the repairs, take that into consideration when you negotiate the price. So we negotiated the price. The seller was cool, and I put down $100 just to hold the car. He took it off the listing, and I told him I would meet him on Monday. My wife and I will meet him on Monday, and so that leads us to the fourth point. We paid with cash money. That's right, we paid with cash, y'all. We didn't finance this car because we don't do that. My wife and I are debt free. Basically, we pay for cars with cash. In fact, I've never paid for a car payment. I never had a car payment in my life. So I believe that once you buy a car and you pay cash for it, you got to worry about all the car payments that suck the life out of you. Because you got to pay for car payments, repairs, maintenance, gas. So all those costs add up. So why not do yourself a favor by paying cash for a car? Say, Dakota, I got to have the nicest car. No, you don't. You can buy a used, reliable car with cash and not be broke, right? Like, you need something that's going to be reliable, but you don't got to go into debt for 5 years or 7 to 10 years just to look good. Stay out of debt. Make sure that you understand the importance of this, because you don't want to keep having debt be a lifestyle, a life cycle. Use cash. Enjoy the process. Again, I hope this is helpful to you. You don't have to buy a car with debt. You can choose to buy a car with cash and live life the way you want to live. So if you like this episode, I hope it was helpful for you, beneficial to you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining us.